Hello and welcome again to 21st Century Music. Today we are testing and reviewing again and showing you some more details of the Roland A-800PRO MIDI controller. This is perhaps one of the better MIDI controllers in quality build, and it definitely deserves the Roland name. When I was reviewing the M-Audio Oxygen 49, I said that the three most important things that you want to do are: one, be able to change the channel assignment on a knob, that is the control change number as well as the MIDI channel and or perhaps its range, and then you want to be able to store the changes after you've made that in some kind of patch or preset, and then finally you want to be able to back it up with a computer file so that in case your instrument needs to be cleared or reset, factory reset, you don't lose all your precious data. It's always better to back it up with a computer file. Now the A800PRO makes that easy because it comes with the editor software which we're looking at right now. Now as you look at the screen, you can see that all of the sliders, rotary knobs and buttons are represented, and you can see also that on top of each one there's a control channel number, CC number, and we can just change that quite easily so that we can change it on the computer without actually having to do it on the instrument. Of course you can do it on the instrument as well if you're in a live setting or something, or you want to make a change. We can double click on any of these sliders or rotary controls. Let's take a rotary control and double click on it so you can see the window that comes up. Now when we click on it, up comes this window, and notice the name Rotary Encoder number 8. So that will always be what the particular number or name of the control that you've clicked on. We can then assign some sort of message to it. This can either be a channel assign and channel message, as you can see there, or I'm going to open the list and you can see the other possibilities. We could have a system exclusive message. We can even use it for tempo control. We could have a system real-time message, or in actual fact we could put no assign and that we wouldn't use that particular controller at all. So we would normally select channel message, and then we would come down here to the type of message that we want and the MIDI channel that we want it on. Normally we would use a control change or CC message. The other options are there. As you can see, we could be using this particular control for program change, or we could be using it for bank select or some other function. But normally we would want to use it for the control change. The exception being perhaps the buttons that we would use perhaps to tap out drums in real time, and we would prefer to choose a note message for them and give it a note number, so that as we tap the button it actually translates a note, transmits a note number, and we can then pick that up in our drum program. Now as you look down below, we assign the particular control number that we want. We assign the minimum and maximum value, and we can indicate which port we want it to be output on. This offers two ports, port 1 and 2, so we can actually have a larger thing. Now notice that you have there virtual center click. It's not ticked in this particular one, but you may want to have a simulation of a center click stop in the middle of the range, and if you want that, you can tick that. So you see we have them all set up here now, and what do we do with this? Well, we can transmit it straight to the keyboard. On top here you see we choose the control map number. Remember, we have about 19 or 20 of them in the thing here. You can transmit it. Of course, if you receive, that receives whatever current settings are in the actual instrument. And the thing about it is that it will overwrite what we have here unless we have saved it. So we can transmit it to our instrument here on some control map number, which we can select. As you can see, from 1 to 19. And we can also, of course, give it a title. Over here we've called this one Zeta, because this is our control map for the Zeta synthesizer. And then we can click on File, and we have the normal Save As and Open. So we can save our control maps. So this software makes it very easy to control and manage your Roland A-800PRO. And that's perhaps a better feature than we had with the more inexpensive controller. Well folks, that's it for today. Thank you for joining us on 21st Century Music, and we'll see you soon again.